Hello everyone, my name is Jim King, and I am fortunate to serve as president of Hudson Bay Insulation. You are about to see a safety video produced by Hudson Bay to show you the importance that we place upon safety and safe work practices. I know the word safety is thrown around a lot in the construction industry, and there's become a heightened awareness of safety on all projects. The reason for this is twofold. First and most important is the well-being of our workers. Hudson Bay is serious when they say they want you to return home in the evening in the same shape that you arrived to work in the morning. The second reason is economical. In the increasingly competitive world of construction, an injured worker is not only a lost resource, but is very expensive as far as trying to maintain his wages, medical bills, and rehabilitation. We are not expecting the impossible. It is important to realize that safety is relative. Eliminating all risk, if even possible, would be extremely difficult and very expensive. A safe situation is one where risk of injury or property damage are low and manageable. We hope to accomplish this by giving you every resource we can provide to reduce the risk of injury. Be aware of your situation and surroundings. Watch out for the other guy. Make good decisions. This is not just true while you are on the job, but it is true in life. Enjoy the show.
Safety is a condition of your employment. An accident-free work environment is not a goal, it is an expectation. Safety is everyone's responsibility. Accident prevention requires making safety a part of every task you perform. In this video, we will be reviewing safety concerns, emergency procedures, bloodborne pathogens, fall protection, material handling and storage, proper use of ladders, stairways and walkways, personal protective equipment, substance abuse policy, pre-task planning, workplace violence, and incident reporting.
Hi, my name is Scott B. I'm the Safety Director for Hudson Bay Insulation. Please know that we care about you and what you bring to Hudson Bay. Safety is everyone's responsibility. What you do can impact everybody here at Hudson Bay. Please don't do anything that you know or think is unsafe, and don't allow anybody else to do anything unsafe. Your health and safety are vital to people that care about you. We have developed a safety and health plan that, if followed, will help you have an injury-free career here at Hudson Bay. If you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions, please feel free to contact me or your supervisor. We strive for excellence in safety, quality, and production. To accomplish this, we all need to be aware, be prepared, and have good communication habits. I want everyone to go home safe and healthy every day. Welcome to Hudson Bay.
There are many contacts available to you for voicing any safety concerns. You may contact a member of the safety committee, your direct supervisor, a division superintendent, the safety director, or any corporate officer.
Welcome to Hudson Bay. I'm Greg Zevley, Western Regional Manager. I've been with Hudson Bay for 12 years. I want to say hi and welcome to our great company. I want to reinforce our spotlight on safety and say please be safe every day. We want you to come home every single night, safe and sound. Thanks for listening, and please be safe.
Hi, I'm Chris Jenkins, Purchasing Manager at Hudson Bay Insulation. Our commitment to safety is to ensure you go home every day injury-free. Welcome to Hudson Bay.
A copy of the job site-specific emergency plan shall be posted at every job site. An emergency is any situation that poses an immediate threat to life and property. Examples are fires, floods, windstorms, explosions, serious injuries, collapse of equipment or structures, and toxic fumes. In the event of a serious injury or accident, immediately call 911 unless the job-specific protocols state otherwise. Hudson Bay Insulation Company shall notify the general contractor or customer of any emergency situation arising at the job site. Superintendents and job site foremen shall direct all Hudson Bay Insulation Company personnel during an unforeseen emergency. It is important that all parties react quickly, efficiently, and cohesively to reduce the chance of property damage, injuries, and/or loss of life. In the event of a serious injury, which requires outside medical assistance, employees will follow these procedures. Contact the Hudson Bay Job Site Supervisor and appropriate job site safety personnel. Dial Emergency Services 911 to request medical assistance unless the job-specific protocols dictate otherwise. Ensure the emergency service route is clear and easy to follow. Post other employees at interest sites to aid in the response. Contact the safety department immediately following the arrival of medical services.
Hi, my name is Ken Gritter. I've been with Hudson Bay for as long as Hudson Bay has been Hudson Bay. I'm one of the principals here. I'd like to welcome you to Hudson Bay. I currently work out of our Seattle office, and one of the things we do here at Hudson Bay is we're very conscious of our employees, and we want our employees to feel like they're part of the team, not just an employee. So again, welcome to our team. And as a team member, we want you to feel that you're working safe, you're working productively, and you're happy. So if you have any questions, if you have any things you want us to do better, if you have any suggestions, please feel free to offer them to us, to tell somebody about it. You can call me at any time, and if you have anything to discuss with me, I'd be open to discuss it with you. And again, we want you to be safe. We want you to come to work feeling good, and we want you to go home feeling good and not injured. It's important to us as our team members, and it's important to you for your family. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Wayne Brossman. I'm a project manager with Hudson Bay Insulation in our Portland branch. I want to let you and everyone know that's watching this video that not only are we provide energy solutions, as it says on the back of our cards, we also provide life safety systems. And we want to be a leader in making sure everybody's safe, our staff and our field workers, and making sure they come home safely to their friends and families.
The Exposure Control Program has been established to protect every Hudson Bay Insulation Company employee from the dangers of various microorganisms that may be present in human blood and bodily fluids that can cause disease, such as hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and HIV. All Hudson Bay employees will abide by the Exposure Control Program in accordance with the state pertaining to this subject. Hudson Bay shall make available the hepatitis B vaccine and vaccination to all employees who have an occupational exposure. Also, a post-exposure medical evaluation will be available to any employee with an occupational exposure incident. Hepatitis B vaccinations shall be made available within 10 working days of exposure. Unless the employee previously received the complete hepatitis B vaccination series and antibody testing reveals that the employee is immune or the vaccine is advised against for medical reasons.
I'm Brad Carbaugh, Oregon Manager for Hudson Bay Insulation. Safety is about planning your day. If we can work one day injury-free, we can work 2, we can work a week, we can work a year, we can work for the span of a career. If you plan injuries out of your days, we can all go home safe every day.
Hi, my name is Nino Treader, Superintendent for Hudson Bay, Portland. My goal is to create a safe, fun working environment for everybody that works here, and remember, everybody has the right to call timeout if they feel something is unsafe.
Employees are required by law to make a report of each industrial injury or occupational illness, regardless of the degree of severity, immediately to their supervisor and the Hudson Bay Safety Department when any of the following occurs: injury to employees, other trades, or the public, any exposure to blood or bodily fluids that might have occurred, near misses, property damage, fire, or any other event involving potential liability which may lead to claims against Hudson Bay Insulation Company. An employee incident report and a supervisor incident report must be completed, including when a visit to a doctor's office is not involved. In the event of a non-injury occurrence, the supervisor will complete a supervisor incident report. Make sure that you get the names of any witnesses and their contact information, if applicable, and have the witness fill out a witness incident statement. These procedures must take place within 24 hours of the incident occurrence. Employees shall apply the principles of accident prevention in their daily work and shall use proper safety devices and protective equipment whenever required. All Hudson Bay job site employees have been trained in various safety areas, including drug and/or alcohol impairment, minimum dress requirements, personal protective equipment, safe material handling, fall protection and retrieval, hazardous communication, assured grounding, equipment inspection, fire protection, respirator protection, confined space entry, CPR and first aid certification, bloodborne pathogen awareness, asbestos and lead awareness, and power-actuated tools. It is with this training that an employee can review the workplace surroundings and provide an assessment of those conditions that create an unsafe work environment for themselves, co-workers, and others. It is required of each employee to immediately report those conditions that he or she does not deem safe to his or her immediate supervisor. The supervisor will assess the situation and correct the unsafe condition.
Hi, I'm Tom Daves. I work here in Seattle and I manage the Special Projects Division here at Hudson Bay. Welcome to the family, and we hope that you guys will work safe.
My name's Michael Clarno. I'm a cost estimator project manager for the Portland branch at Hudson Bay. And I believe the most important reason for safety is to be able to come home to your families. It would be unimaginable to think of what it would be like to not make it home, or one of your family members to not make it home, and the damage that would do for heart and soul.
Fall protection is required when Hudson Bay Insulation employees or subcontractors are working within 6 feet of an unprotected edge that is 6 feet or greater above the next lowest surface. Guardrails or a barrier preventing exposure will eliminate the fall hazard. In order to comply with state governance standards, a fall hazard is defined as any occurrence when the distance from the worker's support to the level where a fall would stop exceeds 6 feet. To comply with state governance standards, a written description must be made of all fall hazards in each work area. This includes the following items: leading edges, perimeter edges, elevator openings, stairway openings, vents, mechanical openings, open-sided floors, stairways, articulated snorkel lifts, scaffolds, and any other potential fall hazard. All employees must comply with the site fall protection policy. Failure to adhere to the fall protection policy may be grounds for immediate termination of the offending employee.
Hi, I'm Tim Stout, Eastern Regional Manager for Hudson Bay Insulation. Welcome to Hudson Bay. Safety is very important to us here at Hudson Bay. We're going to make sure you have the proper tools to do your job and the training that's going to be required to make sure you can do your job safely every day. So be out there and be safe.
Hi, my name is Mike Pena. I am the Hudson Bay Superintendent for Insulation in Seattle. I have been in the industry for 30 years. 19 of that I have been working for Hudson Bay. For the last 6 years I have been superintendent. That being said, safety starts with you. Staying alert and focused at all times to the task at hand is very important. We want to ensure that you go home safely to your family each and every day. Thanks for your hard work and welcome to Hudson Bay.
Back strain and other related injuries account for more than 70% of all work-related incidents. Unfortunately, many workers only learn how to lift safely after already hurting their backs. Proper lifting techniques and stretching exercises should be used to minimize the occurrence of these injuries. Use material handling equipment as much as possible to do the heavy lifting and transportation for you. Planning and scheduling large equipment such as cranes, forklifts, hand trucks, and carts greatly increase the efficiency on the job and reduce injuries. Follow these rules when manually moving material. Plan the lift. Move close to the load. Keep your back straight. Bend your knees and lift with your legs. Do not lift and twist in the same motion. And if the load is too heavy, get help from a coworker.
Hello, I'm Lisa King. As the Vice President of Hudson Bay Insulation, the Safety and Risk Management Program and Human Resources fall under my jurisdiction. I hope that you will utilize me as a contact if you have any comments or questions about the safety program. Welcome to Hudson Bay.
1/5 of all industrial injuries result from falls, and over 1,000 people are killed each year from falls in the construction industry alone. The most serious of these involve falls from one level to another, frequently when using stairs or ladders. Leading causes of accidents involving ladders are climbing or descending improperly, failure to secure the ladder, top and bottom, structure failure of the ladder itself, and carrying objects in hands while climbing or descending. It is Hudson Bay Insulation Company's policy that all ladders, including ladders borrowed from another trade, should be thoroughly inspected before use for defects in the rungs and rails. Always position a ladder properly so that you are able to face the ladder and use both hands while climbing. Ladders with structural defects such as, but not limited to, broken or missing rungs, cleats or steps, broken or split rails, corroded components, or other faulty or defective components shall be tagged and removed from service immediately until repaired or destroyed.
I'm Luke Bowie, I'm the Spokane branch manager. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that productivity is at the forefront of construction right now. I just want to let you guys know, don't be afraid to stand down for a few minutes, plan your work, that way you can be effective and safe as you're doing it. A lot of times people are afraid to sit down and take a look at how to plan their work and where to tie off, where to place a ladder. Just know that we truly believe that if you're thinking about what you're doing, you're going to be the most productive as you can be.
Hi, my name's Kyle Spanny. I'm Assistant Project Manager here at Hudson Bay. And first of all, we just want to welcome you to such a fantastic company. But more importantly today, we just want to stress the importance of being safe, and that all we want is for you to come home with your health every single day so you're ready to go at the next. So thank you, welcome, and we're excited to have you.
In an effort to maintain a work environment free of accidents and incidents, Hudson Bay requires all employees to adhere to its Personal Protective Equipment, or PPE, policy and procedures. This will ensure that when hazards cannot be fully controlled with engineering or process controls, that employees use appropriate personal protection. Training on the use and maintenance of PPE will be provided by or arranged for by the Director of Safety or your supervisor. All Hudson Bay employees are required to wear proper PPE while performing their work-related duties. The PPE provided shall be used as outlined by specific job procedures and maintained in a sanitary and reliable condition. Employees shall not provide any of their own personal protective equipment unless it has been inspected and approved by the Director of Safety. PPE is designed to protect the worker from injury or harm, but it is not designed to prevent the occurrence of an incident. Therefore, we must ensure that working conditions are safe and PPE is used as a backup for additional protection. The Safety Committee continually reviews the selection of PPE utilized and maintains updated industry standards for the equipment. This policy outlines the minimum requirements for personal protective equipment, including appropriate clothing, head protection, hearing or ear protection, eye and face protection, hand protection, foot protection.
Hi, my name is Aaron Garcia. I'm with Hudson Bay Portland, Fire Stop Division Estimator Project Manager. I believe safety is more than just something you do on a job site. It starts every day when you put your feet on the ground.
Hudson Bay Insulation Company strongly supports a substance abuse-free, healthful, and safe workplace. To promote this goal, employees are required to report to work in an appropriate mental and physical condition to perform their jobs in a satisfactory manner. While on Hudson Bay Insulation premises, client premises, or at any other location conducting company business or at company-sponsored events during normal working hours, no employee may use, purchase, possess, transfer, or be under the influence of alcohol, controlled substances, illegal drugs, or other job-impairing substances. Use of medications taken in accordance with a lawful prescription or use of non-prescribed medications in standard dose recommendations is permitted only if it does not impair an employee's ability to perform the essential functions of the job effectively and in a safe manner that does not endanger other individuals in the workplace. In addition, employees are expected to abide by the procedures set forth in Hudson Bay's Substance Abuse-Free Workplace Program. Violations of this policy may lead to disciplinary action, up to and including immediate termination of employment, and/or required participation in a substance abuse rehabilitation or treatment program. Such violations may also have legal consequences.
My name is George Wilson. I'm a superintendent in the Seattle office. I've worked for Hudson Bay for 27 years. The best part about working at Hudson Bay has been the great people that I've had a chance to work with. For that reason, the worst day that I can imagine is a day where somebody gets hurt doing their job. It's my hope that everyone who works at Hudson Bay will make safety their first priority, and that I will never have to spend a day seeing a coworker go through the pain and suffering of having been hurt on the job.
All Hudson Bay Insulation Company foremen will complete a daily pre-task plan for each specific task being performed during that workday. The pre-task plan should be completed at the beginning of each work shift with the crew's input. The completed pre-task plan will then be used as a tool to coordinate the safety and production effort of the crew throughout that shift. The foreman shall discuss the pre-task plan with the crew and have them sign the pre-task plan form documenting that they understand the task to be completed and the method of procedure for minimizing potential hazards. If performance of the task requires deviation from the posted plan, the crew is to immediately cease work and notify supervision. The foreman and crew shall reassess the plan, make necessary modifications, recommunicate any additional changes, initial the worksheet, and post the modified plan before resuming work. All plans are to be maintained in the job site manual until job completion, and thereafter will be maintained with the project files.
Hi, my name is John Hernandez and I'm a Senior Project Manager here at Hudson Bay Insulation. If you haven't figured it out yet, safety is the #1 priority both for me and you. My role as a project manager is to support you and make sure that you're successful in your job. You should consider me both a resource and an ally in making sure that you're never put in an unsafe situation. My door is always open to you. Welcome to Hudson Bay.
Hudson Bay Insulation Company is committed to preventing workplace violence and maintaining a safe work environment. Workplace violence can be described in a number of different ways: physical attacks or assaults, threats, harassment, both verbal and sexual, vandalism, and arson. All employees of Hudson Bay Insulation are expected to treat each other with courtesy and respect at all times. Employees will refrain from fighting, horseplay, or other conduct that may be dangerous or intimidating to others. Respectful, considerate communication is a company standard for all Hudson Bay employees. Conduct that threatens, intimidates, or coerces another employee, customer, or member of the public at any time, including during rest periods, will not be tolerated. This includes all acts of harassment, including harassment that is based on an individual's sex, race, age, or any characteristic protected by federal, state, or local laws. Examples of workplace violence can be threats, changes in attitudes or work patterns, bizarre behavior, or alcohol or drug abuse on the job. Employees are also barred from bringing weapons to work.
Thank you for your attentiveness. The video that you just watched showed important points on how to maintain safety in the workplace. Welcome to Hudson Bay.